Hey guys, let's talk about starting a new Shopee ads. So what are the correct way of doing it? So when you start a new Shopee ads, either for a listing that you're already selling or a new listing, okay? So the first thing you do is you have to set your budget. How much should you put? Usually you put something between 5 to 10 ringgit. 5 to 10 ringgit. This will be your budget. Okay? So secondly, you have to add keywords. So you add keywords by clicking the add keywords in your Shopee ads page. How many keywords should you add? Add something, anything between 30 to 100 to do. Okay, don't need too many, and preferable more than 30 lah. Okay, you pick the keyword in the keyword list that Shopee supply to you. Okay, so how do you select the keywords? So one thing very important is when you select the keyword, take a look at the search volume. Search volume. So search volume will tell you how popular is the keywords. Okay, any search volume, the way I do it, there are many ways of doing it lah. But the way I do it is any search volume more than 2000 and is relevant to your product, I will put it into exact match. The reason being, keywords with more than 2000 search volume is very popular. So by putting it into exact match, it will help you to rank better than broad match. So any search volume less than 2000, I will do it in broad match. Okay, I will do it in broad match. So the next thing is how much you should bid. You must, let's say your budget is 10 ringgit. Let's say your budget is 5 ringgit a day. Okay, so if you bid 10 cents per click, so you are getting about 50 clicks a day, which is okay, but the more clicks you have, the more info you will gather, which will help on the next step. Then by putting 10 cents is very unlikely to get some meaningful data. So again, it also depends on the price of your product and how much you are willing to spend. So the way I do it is I will put something. I don't do 10 cents. I don't do 10 cents. I put something between 15 cents to 15 cents to 50 cents per click. Okay, I know it's expensive, but do it for the first 3 days and see and collect the data, and this is a very important step. Of course, if you are put 15 cents, then you are okay with a 5 ringgit budget a day. But let's say if you are putting 50 cents, so I would suggest putting something like 10 ringgit. Even with 10 ringgit, you are getting about 20 clicks a day. Actually, it's not a lot. Okay. So after this, you have your keywords. You have your 30 to 50 keywords. Then each keyword, you have those more than 2000. Search volume, you put exact match. Those less than 2000 search volume, you put broad match. And you set all your bid price. It's either 15 or 50 cents. Depends on how much you are willing to spend to gather the data. So the next step will be to export the data. So you usually let the ads run about 3 days, 3 days before you start to export the data. Okay. So after you export the data after 3 days, so what you are looking is keywords with very high impression. You are unlikely to get any sales in these 3 days, but definitely you get keywords with very high impression and keywords with very high click. High impression means to prove that the keyword you are getting a good how do I put it, people can see your listing. This is the first thing, and people click on your listing. It means your listing is relevant to the keywords your audience are searching. Okay, so look for keywords with high impression and high click. Then after that, in the exported data in the spreadsheet, either Excel or Google Sheet, you look for keywords. Actually, you're looking for keywords inside search query. Okay, you look for keywords inside search queries. So these are the keywords that your audience are searching. Okay, these are the keywords your audience are searching. If any keywords with conversion, although unlikely, but if there's any keywords with conversion, this is very important, and you should do everything you can to rank the keywords to top 10. Top 10. So how do you rank those keywords to top 10? You bid higher and make sure they are in the top 10, because those are very important keywords that brings conversion, and those are the keywords that you should bid. Okay, and of course, if any keywords in the search query brings you conversion, you make the keywords into exact match. C#. Then bid higher, even higher, to make sure they're in top 10. Okay, let's say keywords without conversion, but with very high impression and very high clicks. So you also make it into exact match. Okay, then continue to bid. So if possible, top 10. If no, top 15 will also do. Okay, so by doing this exercise, you have some new keywords that will help you with you have all these new keywords that will increase your keyword list. So you have new keywords that increase your keyword list. Okay, so how about any keywords that with no impression, with no clicks? So for those keywords with very low impression and low clicks, so you can, after this exercise, you can reduce the prices to maybe 7 cents to 10 cents. Okay, so then the budget remain to be 5 ringgit or 10 ringgit, up to you. So you have now you have keywords with conversion. That means keywords with conversion that brings sales to your product. So you put exact match. Okay, you make sure in top 10. So keywords with impression, high impression, high click. Okay, you also make it into a exact match. Okay, but top 10 if possible. If no, top 15, top 20 will also be okay. Okay, those are very important keywords. So keywords with no impression, no clicks, then you reduce to 7 cents and 10 cents. Then you continue to let your ads run for another 1 week. Okay, so this is what you should do by setting up new ads for your listing. All right.